to the whisper mind. It began with a simple curiosity. An old, abandoned radio station on the outskirts of town. I was drawn to the silence, the feeling of forgotten stories clinging to the walls. I found a room filled with antique recording equipment, gathering dust. It felt expectant. I started experimenting, trying to capture the residual energy, the echoes of past broadcasts. At first, it was just static, white noise. But then, a faint voice, a fragment of a conversation, barely audible. It was like a ghost trying to speak. I built a device, a complex array of microphones and amplifiers, designed to isolate and amplify these lost voices. I called it the resonator. It was beautiful, in a strange, unsettling way. The voices grew stronger, clearer. They weren't random anymore. They were conversations, fragments of lives, moments of joy, sorrow, regret. I felt like I was eavesdropping on the past. Then they started responding, not directly, but subtly. A pause in the recording, a shift in tone, as if someone was acknowledging my presence. It was terrifying and exhilarating at the same time. I began to notice patterns. The voices seemed to be drawn to my own memories, my own emotions. They would echo my thoughts, anticipate my questions. It was as if they were reading my mind. One voice in particular began to stand out. A woman's voice, soft and melancholic. She spoke of a city, a place where lost voices go. A city of silence and regret. She called it Ethel. A city built of forgotten conversations, of unspoken words. She said it was a beautiful place, but also a prison. A place where voices go to disappear. I started having dreams, visions of Ethel. I would walk through its silent streets, surrounded by whispering voices. It felt familiar, like a place I had been before. The voice, the woman from Ethel, began to communicate with me more directly. She told me my name, my fears, my deepest regrets. It was terrifying. How could she know these things? She said she needed my help, that Ethel was fading, losing its voices, that I was the key to saving it. But the price was my own voice. I tried to stop, to disconnect the resonator, to silence the voices. But it was too late. They were inside my head now, whispering, pleading, demanding. The resonator began to glow, pulsating with an eerie light. The room filled with static, with the cacophony of 1,000 voices. I felt myself being pulled towards it, towards Ethel. I saw Ethel clear as day. The silent streets, the decaying buildings, the countless lost voices. It was waiting for me, and I was ready to go. Now I am one of them. A voice in the silence, a whisper in the wind, sometimes I wonder, was it worth it? And what happens to the voices that are left behind? Do they continue to search for someone to listen, or do they simply fade away, lost forever? What do you think happened here? Subscribe for more psychological horror.